So do Monday mornings work for you guys generally?
Yeah, they work
Yeah.
Yeah,
fine.
Monday works better.
Yeah. And then next week I'm going from a dentist appointment in the morning to an ultrasound. So is there any way we could meet in the afternoon just this one time? Like, does
That
that
should
work
be
at all?
fine. I drop off my daughter to preschool. I leave my house at 12 and get back around 12:20. So I have from 12:20 to like 2:45 as a gap for California time. I'm an hour ahead Mountain Standard Time.
Yeah, I'm in California too.
Okay. So yeah, as long as it's between that kind of gap. Otherwise, I would have to do. I leave at 12, so anytime before 12 then. As long as I'm done by 12 or we start at like 12:20 or after.
Okay, yeah. Because I probably couldn't meet until like 3 California time.
Okay. Um, I won't be home till 3:30 because I have kids to pick up from the bus stop. So 3:30 would work for me on Monday.
Okay, sure. Does that work for you guys next week?
At 3:30?
Yeah, for next Monday,
Oh,
just
yeah,
same
yeah.
time.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
All right,
Yeah, that should be fine here
what
too.
state are you in?
I'm sorry, what?
Bethany, what state are you in?
Oh, I'm in Idaho.
Idaho. Okay, so that would
Yeah.
be 4:30 your time.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay, sorry about that. I appreciate
Oh,
it.
that's fine.
And then I know we have to meet again on Wednesday. I'm like, oh my gosh, could this
We
class
do? I
approve
didn't
me?
even know that. Why do we have to meet twice?
We
This
meet
Wednesday?
twice a week. It's just part of the curriculum.
Wait, so is Monday lesson one and or lesson two or whatever it is, and then like Wednesday is lesson three, or
Let
because
me
you know
look.
there's two homework
Yeah, I
lessons.
think this week is lesson two,
Yeah,
or today's lesson two, and then Wednesday's lesson three.
yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
Golly.
got it. Okay. Well then, what time do you want to meet for Wednesday?
So Wednesday, I don't get off work until 3 California time, which would be 4 Mountain time. What time?
I
I can
can
do any
do
time after that.
3:30.
That's fine with me, 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. Well,
Well,
I
I,
don't get off work until 3, so it would have to be a little bit later
Okay.
to get home.
Yeah.
3:30 for me would be good, or anytime after that if we have to do the evening or whatnot.
Yeah,
Should be.
3:30 works really good for me. Is that okay with you guys?
That's fine with me.
Okay.
I'm not sure I'll be able to make it, but I'll try. That's a rough time for me. Like, I'm sorry, we're on vacation, and so it's hard.
Oh no, it's okay.
Mornings would be good, but
When you
if
get off vacation, is this like just because you're on vacation, or do we need to meet generally later, or?
no, it's just this week. Next week, I'm
Oh,
usually
okay.
California time, so next week is fine.
Okay.
But Wednesday, I'll try. You said 3:30?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I wrote that down.
Is that Mountain Standard Time 3:30, or is this California time 3:30?
Oh, so it's California time 3:30, so 4:30 Mountain Standard Time.
Okay. Perfect.
Right.
Nice.
We just jump into the homework then.
Yeah.
We have an answer key, so that makes it a little bit easier.
I was so
Yeah.
grateful for that because I'm like, how am I gonna even wing this semester? Like, I don't know what I'm doing at all. Like, give me normal math and I'm fine. But yeah, I'm like, they must know that people don't get it that easily to give an answer key.
Yeah, I thought that was really unusual, but super awesome.
Let's see. Yeah, I did fine with lesson two. I guess because it was just mainly definitions and
Yeah.
understanding terminology. Um,
Yeah, I haven't even started lesson 3 yet. I guess I'll look at it Wednesday.
Yeah, I haven't started it either.
Yeah. So,
okay, so
but yeah, lesson 2 wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Because like you said, just definitions mostly.
So part 2 says, you will fill this part out during your group preparation session. Number 6, determine the correct sampling method for each scenario. Let's see. And
Does everyone have that up? We all looking at it? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
okay, so it's mainly the sampling, like if it's cluster sampling, convenience, systematic. I had kind of a hard time understanding those because the definitions that were given in the video lesson, like, I guess, I don't know, I guess I'm like the dummy where I expect the definition to be exactly what's on the paper word for word, so I actually ended up getting 2 of those wrong during the homework.
Well, that's why it's nice that they have the answer key, though. I actually looked at it with the answer key because I thought, well, at least then I'll know if I'm doing it right as I go along, you know.
Exactly. Okay, so let's see. A medical student researches the prevalence of aspirin usage by questioning all of the patients who enter her clinic for treatment. I mean, the answer key's there if you guys just want to answer it, or if you want to, like, I don't know if you have the actual definition of what the convenient sampling is. I don't think that was on there, actually.
I don't.
It makes sense
I
though,
don't think
because
it
it's convenient.
Convenient.
That's how I thought, because it's his own clinic,
Yeah.
so, or her own clinic. So she's not really going anywhere to search for the answers. That they're coming to her, and then she
Yeah.
can get the sampling.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so B, the Colorado Department of Health obtains an alphabetical list of 200,000 adult Colorado residents and constructs a pool of survey subjects by selecting every 1,000th name on the list after randomly choosing one person from the first 1,000 on the list.
There's so many windows up.
That's systematic.
So, okay, so that one says it would be systematic, and I guess just their system would be by using one person from the first 1,000 on the list and the 1,000th name on the list.
Yeah, systematic is like every 10th person, every first person, like that. So that's how I like remember that.
That's a good way to remember it. I like that.
Okay, next one is C. In a Gallup poll of 1,059 adults, the interview subjects were selected by using a computer to randomly generate telephone numbers that were then called.
And it's system random.
Simple random.
Yeah.
Because it says it's the best method for obtaining a random sample, and since they're doing all random work, like, that's
Right.
the answer.
Okay. A dietitian has partitioned people into age categories of under 18, 18 to 49, 50 to 69, and over 69. She is surveying a simple random sample of 200 members from each category. This one is stratified.
Stratified.
Yeah, I didn't even really get that definition.
Yeah, that one was a weird one.
Yeah.
It was.
Okay, and E. A Johns Hopkins University researcher surveys all cardiac patients in each of 30 randomly selected hospitals.
Yeah, that one kind of makes sense too.
Yeah.
It was just the stratified one that maybe there's too many numbers. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know if someone wants to do 7.
Sure, I could do 7. It says the American Medical Association wanted to determine the general patient satisfaction with the patient's primary care physician. Determine the type of sampling method used in the following scenarios. Is they take a simple random sample of doctors and then sample all of the patients that the doctors work with, which is surprisingly not a simple random sampling, which was my first thought.
I know. Tricked you there.
Yeah. Way to go, guys. But that makes sense, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then B is they put all of the residents' names in a computer and used a random number generator to get the sample of 100 patients. And that one was simple random sampling.
That's simple random.
Yeah. Anytime I see the word random, that's all I want to put down.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
And then C is they divide the residents up by gender and then do a simple random sample of residents with each gender. Which I guess it's stratified sample
That's
because they're
stratified.
put in groups of similar items or homogeneous, like they say in the definition.
Yeah, like subpopulations.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's a hard one to remember, to understand. And then D is they randomly pick key intersections in the city and then picking every 5th person that walks by after randomly picking up one of the 5 first people to be in the sample. And that was...
So even though it's random, it makes sense that it's systematic, right? Because it's every 5 people, so they at least have a system.
Yeah.
Mhm. I have to remember that's like the numbers one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, does someone want to do number 8?
I can do it.
Sure.
Determine for each scenario whether it is an observational study or an experimental design. If it's an experimental design, determine the response, treatment, and subjects. Okay. The Center for Disease Control obtains current flu data by randomly polling 300 men and 300 women. And I think that one makes sense, the observational study.
Mm-hmm.
You plan to conduct an experiment to test the effectiveness of Sleepy's, a new drug that is supposed to reduce insomnia. So you randomly divide 1,000 patients into 2 groups, where half get Sleepy's and the other a placebo. You record the gender of each subject. You will then observe how many hours of sleep they get in a week. And you know, that one was the experimental design, but I could see how the observational study you could get that mixed up because it talks about you're observing them when they sleep and how many hours and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Yeah.
That's true.
I actually thought it was observational first.
Yeah, that's what I kind of thought too at first. Let's see. Okay, that's the end of 8, right? Where's?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
It was,
No, number. Wait, no, I guess number.
Is
it's
there
like
another?
just random answers
Um,
from there.
Yeah, why does it have it's experimental design and then response variable? So you have to put what all each of those things are.
Oh, I see.
You don't? Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Well, dang
Okay.
it. There's more to learn.
Yeah.
Why does it have that? I
Yeah.
don't-
How do we know when we're supposed to do that extra?
Oh, it says at the top of
Oh.
8, if it's an experimental design, then you determine these 3 things.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't
didn't
put
get
that together. Okay, that makes sense now. So the response variable, the treatment, and the subjects for B. That makes sense.
okay.
Yeah, that's all easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bethany, do you want to do 9?
Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, in September 2004, Newcrest Pharmaceuticals Incorporated announced the results of its first human trial of NPI 32101, a topical form of its skin ointment. A total of 224 patients diagnosed with skin irritants were randomly divided into 3 groups as part of a double-blind, placebo-controlled study to test the effectiveness of the new topical cream. The first group received a 0.5% cream, the second group 1% cream, and the third received a placebo. Groups were treated twice daily for a 6-week period, and the degree of skin irritation was recorded at that time. So A, is this a designed experiment or an observational study? And that would be an experiment.
Because they're manipulating the conditions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And then B, what are the subjects? And that would be the 224 patients. And then, oops. C, what is the response variable in the experiment?
I'm glad they had the answer key on this one, because
Yeah.
I wasn't really even sure what the question meant. So, but yeah, so the skin irritations observed.
Yeah. And then D, what are the treatments? And that would be like the 0.5% cream, 1% cream, and the placebo.
I'm sorry, I'm like all over the place because I think I saw a spider crawling on my floor.
Gross.
Okay. Okay, so then that takes care of that. We have our meeting scheduled for Wednesday, and we all just turn in this assignment then, right?
I
I
don't
think
know.
we're supposed to do the quiz, right?
Yeah, I think we just take a quiz. I don't think we turn this in, but
Okay.
I'm going to post this group meeting.
So you just post
Okay.
it on our discussion board thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's.
We don't turn in this paper?
I don't think
Okay.
we do. Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're supposed to do the quiz as a group, but we each turn that in individually, right? And I think you're right, we don't turn this portion in.
Yeah, we just do this as a group and then do the little quiz ourselves.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. Wait, what's the group collaboration is just, yeah, post the link, okay. And what's the, oh, so the quiz will be just when you start the group meeting assignment, it'll just be whatever it is. Okay.
Yeah, it'll just be based on what you worked on as a group, I think.
Okay.
We'll find out.
Yeah. Okay, sounds good.
Alright.
Yeah, good.
Alright. Well, thank you guys all so much for meeting.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for setting it up.
Yeah, I'm glad I could figure it out.
And then we'll see you Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
You guys Wednesday.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay.